He just called me and said, oh, he was at the verge of getting on fire because he wasn't grazing up his machine. That we had a grazing point on the A30g. He just recently did his training, and I thought I should do a video and just upload it as well. Might help someone else out there. So this is our Volvo A30g. So from the driver's cab, coming down from the driver's cab, I'll just show you all the grazing points, the nipples, always also known as the nipples anyway. So here we could see one. So here we could see one. We could see a nipple here. I'll just be pointing it. We could see a nipple here. Put in here. This is one on this. Yeah, there is one here right underneath here. Oh, you could see one nipple here. Yeah, that is one. There's one under here. Can you see this? There's one under here. Greasy up for this. And while walking, if you have a tailgate or a door behind, you'll have an extra one. So we have this one here, just because when you raise your bucket, just to grease up this point. Ideally, you see all these nipples at every movable joint, just so you're not moving iron to iron. Yeah, this is another point for the bucket. Though I noticed not all of them have this anyway. So, but if you have a back door, most of them will just have this. But then the greasing point differs. Some of like Bell, I noticed Bell moved all their greasing points to a central point where you just see 3 points at once. So coming to the back, you'll see this. You can see this grazing point here. See where I'm pointing? You see another grazing point here. So going forward is also the same thing here. You could see this one here. Graze this one up. Coming down here, you can see at this joint as well. You see this point, greasy up. You can also see this point, greasy up. And yeah, people always forget this. There's a point here you need to grease up. So that is very important. Greasy up, and you see coming out here, you would know that is it. Always check your fluid. You see the brake fluid, and basically that is it for this. So that's all the grazing points I could show you. But for any reason your machine is different from this, just notice that most of the, just look for the movable joints you could see, and just look around it. Try and wear a glove, look around it. You would notice a grazing point where you would just, a nipple where you could just put in the grease gun and apply grease on it. So ideally, because these are expensive to maintain, so it's just easier and cheaper to just put in grease and just do it during your break time, or just after your break time, burn a little bit of time. So I wish you all well. If you have question, you could just send a message or reply to this. I'll respond to it when I can. Okay, all the best. See you on the next video.